Hello children, welcome back to the unit of inquiry class. Hope you all are doing good. We are seeing after a long time. So we have completed the theme 2, that is how the world works, and we are getting into theme 3, and this is already something that we have discussed during the sessions. So I thought I would make a video on this so that the absentees can have a look at it and then learn from that. So we started the provocation of the new unit through the picture slide. That is, you can see on the screen that what do you see in the following slide. So I had showed you a few pictures. Okay, so I showed you this and asked you what can you see. So many of you answered that it's the world map, and you can see that it is covered with water, it is covered with snow, it is covered with land is there, because you can see brown color, green color. You said you can see forest. So this was the starting of the provocation, and many of you gave wonderful ideas that was so impressive. And mountains, the picture of mountains were shown, hills, valleys, deserts, ocean, island, plain, volcano, forest. So after showing you all the slides, most of you guessed the topic right. I didn't ask you to guess the the central idea, but I asked you to guess the topic. Most of you were correct, and most of you, even though some of you couldn't come up with the exact words, you said it's it's related to earth, it's related to the land on the earth, the different kinds of land. So and few of you said that it is landforms, and yes, you guessed it right. The topic that we are going to inquire about in this theme is nothing but landforms. We are going to discuss about landforms, not only landforms, but there are few more things going to be added to it. And you guessed the theme also right, where we are in place and time. When I asked you why did you guess this to be the theme, you said that we are going to learn about different places. So of course it is going to be where we are in place and time. So that was right. I really like that connectivity. Keep thinking like that. Okay, so here is the description of the theme where we are in place and time, because the description is very much important before you inquire something, because that says us what we can do. It's like a path for us. So where we are in place and time tells us that it is an inquiry into orientation in place and time, like in the theme. It talks about the place and time. Like in grade 1 you would have learned about generations, right? And in grade 2 we learned about the space exploration. Now this time we are going to learn something different, not related to that, but it's a little bit different. And you'll be learning about personal histories, homes and journeys, the discoveries, explorations and migrations of humankind. See, there is exploration, the word exploration is there, migration is there, and the relationship between the interconnectedness of individuals and civilizations from local and global perspectives. So if you look at the central idea and then look at this description, you can match it, because what we are going to learn this time, it's going to be fully about the migration. Yes, first we will be learning about the landforms. What are the different difference in the landforms, what are the different places in the earth, and how it is different from one another. Okay, we call it as physical geography. And we'll be learning about the journeys, the settlements, everything. So you can take a look at the central idea. The central idea was discovered by you. How? Through a game, right? You remember word wall was the game, and you just unscrambled all those words and you arranged it into a beautiful central idea. The earth's physical geography has an impact on human interactions and settlements. So it's not only about the landforms. So the physical geography is nothing but the landforms. Okay, because all the parts of the earth is not the same. Every part is different from one another. There are parts that are too cold, that are parts that are extremely hot, right? So all these affects the migration of humans, like how we go from one place to another. It's not only because we have to go for go to school, we have to seek education, we have to seek job. It's not like that. It depends upon this physical geography also, right? So that is what we are going to learn here. It's something about human migration, how we are moving from one place to another. What is the reason that humans started moving from one place to another? Not only because of these reasons that I stated just now. There are many different reasons, and one of the reasons is physical geography. That is nothing but different places, right? So how it's affecting our living. So these are the lines of inquiry. Variability of physical geography around the world. So variability means changes. Physical geography is nothing but how it looks, how the earth looks. Okay, so what are the difference in all the landforms, right? So we'll be learning about all the different landforms here. Then forms of settlements, how humans started, settling in certain places. If you see, you won't be able to adjust yourself in different places. When you travel from one place to another, you look for your comfort, whether you will be comfortable there or not. When you talk about the animals, you say that habitat. Even we discussed, when we were discussing this, we discussed about the habitats of animals. The same happens with the humans also. So we'll be learning about the forms of settlements. What are the different forms of settlements and the relationship between location, settlement, and human interaction. So why do people move? What is the reason between these things? What is the relationship between the location? What is the relationship between the settlement and our interaction? So interaction is not only about we communicating with each other. There are different forms of interactions, right? So in deeper we will be learning about all that, and also we'll be learning about the mapping skills is important. And this was an activity given to you, like according to you, what does these words mean? Explain in your own words, like what do you mean by Earth's physical geography, human interactions, human settlements? So this was given because if you look at the central idea, these three words are the key words in that. Okay, so the central idea revolves around our inquiry, and the central idea revolves around all these three words. Without this, your inquiry is not complete. So first we'll be learning about physical geography, different landforms. What are the different landforms, like how mountain was formed, how volcanoes were formed, all these we have to learn. Then only we'll go to the human settlements and then human interactions. So these are the three main important words. And also we did one more activity of matching the continents, that is mapping the continents through the word wall game itself. So that was given to you because we have to be clear with, we should be very clear with the continents in the world, because that is very much important to learn about the physical geography. Because in olden days, like you said, in olden days the continents were not like that, right? We discussed that also. So in this unit we'll be learning more about mapping. We'll be learning more about the different places on earth, how people are living in those places. For example, if you talk about penguin, we cannot take the penguin and you cannot make it settle here. You cannot grow that here because it will die. Its habitat is not this place. It has to live in a cold place. So this is how we are made. So if animals have got their own habitats, we humans, we too have such kind of habitats, like we too have settlements. So we are going to learn more and more about that. So we have to be very clear with the places on the earth. Places in the sense, I'm not asking you to memorize all the capitals, all the states. It's not like that, but we should know the climatic changes that is happening around the world and certain countries. So all this affects the migration of human. Migration is nothing but moving from one place to another. So all this will be covered in this unit. So I hope this unit will be more interesting, because last unit you enjoyed it thoroughly when we learned about materials and the experiments. I saw you enjoying. This unit also will be enjoying it very much thoroughly, because this will have many activities that is related to the edtech tools. It's not like it won't be so much of boring kind of thing, because don't think that it's because of geography is there, settlement is there, it's gonna be boring. It's not like that, children, because it's involved with all the edtech tools. With that only you will be learning the mapping skills, because already you have learned how to map the continents, right? That was amazing, right? You learned about the 7 continents and 5 oceans. That was amazing. So we'll be inquiring more and more about this. So till I see you for the next class, bye, take care, love you all.